Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, moviepilot.com, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just saw Smurfs: The Lost Village. It is the third movie in the Smurfs cinematic theatrical whatever series, but it's technically a reboot, a soft reboot, I guess maybe, or maybe a reboot altogether. It'd be the fastest reboot turnaround ever. It stars the voices of Demi Lovato, Joe Manganiello. Deathstroke, man. I know I severely mispronounced his name. Jack McBrayer, Danny Putty. I'm horrible at pronunciation, man. Mandy Patinkin, Julia Roberts, Michelle Rodriguez, Ellie Kemper, Rainn Wilson, Jake Johnson. There's Gabriel Iglesias. There's thousands of people in this movie. I'm not going to be able to remember everybody that was in it. It is directed by Kelly Asbury, who I probably might mispronounce his name too, but he's assisted or helped direct or directed on his own Romeo and Juliet, Shrek 2, and Spirit, the stallion horse cartoon. I forget the name of it. The Flight of the Simian or something like that, man. So he's experiencing animation. And if you want to get a shout out in my review for The Fate of the Furious, stay tuned to the end of the video to figure out how you can do that. So you got the Smurfs. There's millions of Smurfs, but the story primarily focuses on Smurfette, Hefty Smurf, Clumsy Smurf, and Brainy Smurf, which is Danny Putty, Jack McBrayer, Joe Manganiello, and Demi Lovato. Smurfette is going through some things. She's trying to like find her inner self, what her purpose in life and all that. And in the trailers, I mean, it's not spoiler because in the trailers it shows she sees another Smurf. They're not a Smurf from their village, and through a series of events, Gargamel finds out about these Smurfs. So the four main Smurfs in this movie go to warn these new Smurfs, hey, Gargamel's coming, be prepared, he's a wizard who's bad. And that's your movie. The story was fine, man. My interest in this movie, I haven't seen the first two, and I had read that this was a reboot of the entire series, plus it is 100% animation. And I like Sony animation, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Arthur Christmas, Hotel Transylvania, the Angry Birds movie, which I think Arthur Christmas and the Angry Birds movie aren't technically in the same category as Open Season, Surf's Up, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Hotel Transylvania, but still I consider them because it's got the logo and all of that. And the animation looks good, man. Like it stands out because they accent, man. They make the noses, the feet. They make certain aspects of the characters bigger, and it stands out in comparison to DreamWorks, like the Boss Baby, Pixar, like Cars coming out later this year, Illumination, Despicable Me 3 coming, and this is the first of 3 Sony animated movies coming out this year, along with the Emoji Movie in July, and I want to say it's called The Star in November. That weekend, right in between Thor and Justice League. But I mean, yeah, like the story is simple. It's probably the exoskeleton of any Smurfs cartoon from way back in the day. If this would have had any live action in it, I would have skipped it. And the voice actors were fine. Nobody outshined anybody else. I really liked Rainn Wilson as Gargamel, and Mandy Patinkin as Papa Smurf wasn't horrible either. And then Michelle Rodriguez, I can't remember her name, like Willow Smurf or something like that. The other village of Smurfs had different names beside, to stand out from the main Smurfs. They had different types of names. It wasn't this, it wasn't label Smurf. I don't, man, Honey Wheat. Weeping Willow, man. I don't know, man. They were like hippie Smurfs. I don't know. And I mean, it's got a cool message, man. What did it for me? Like I could sit through the movie. It wasn't funny though. A lot of the there's a couple laughable moments, man, but nothing was hilarious. Nothing was laugh out loud funny. I didn't LOL. Chuckled a couple times, but I didn't LOL. Strong cast too. I mean, it's the writing, man. Just this movie's fault is the writing. It's not the cast. It's not the direction. It's just the writing. Like the jokes weren't funny. The jokes didn't hit. I mean, there's nothing really in there for adults. If adults are gonna take their kids, they're gonna be sitting there bored. And in my moderately empty theater, I didn't really hear kids laughing that much either. So maybe it's not funny to kids either, man. I don't know. I didn't hate it though. So I mean, there's that. In my opinion, man, I will say that Smurfs: The Lost Village is straight. Um, if you want to see a cartoon this weekend, I would go watch The Boss Baby. I would hunt high and low for a theater still showing Lego Batman. So, have you seen Smurfs: The Lost Village? What'd you think? What's your favorite of the three Smurfs movies, even though they're not all interconnected? Would it really have mattered if Katy Perry came back to be Smurfette? And I think the dude who used to do Papa Smurf in the other movies passed away because he was the original voice of Papa Smurf. Just throwing that out there, speculation. Raza Gosnell, I'm glad he didn't come back, but I didn't like Home Alone 3. That's why I haven't seen. I don't remember his Scooby Doo movies. Dax Shepard is about to redo Scooby Doo, and that's going to be completely animated. Looking forward to that next fall, if I'm not mistaken. I'm starting to ramble, man. If you want that shout outs in my review of Fate of the Furious, where will Smurfs: The Lost Village finish this weekend as far as, I don't know, box office results? Be the first to guess, obviously be correct. You get that shout out next weekend. I've recently posted reviews for The Boss Baby, Beauty and the Beast, Chips, Power Rangers, Life, Kong, Logan. Did a movie talk on Hugh Jackman. Those were my March videos. In April, my plans are a Fate of the Furious review, a Sandy Wexler review. It's on Netflix. I pay for Netflix. I don't pay for Adam Sandler movies. So I'm going to watch it. Fuck it. Why not? Review on that. Teen Titans: The Judas Project. Review on that. If my theater gets slight, I'll go see it. If not, I might go see The Circle. If not, you'll get your movie talk from me at the end of the month, and then I won't review another movie after Fate of the Furious and all those until Guardians Volume 2. Tag me in your ticket stubs, no matter what you watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me, man. Watch these credits. Peace.